Hey, this is Glenn Laycock at the Thompson Golf Course for the second part of our interview with committee member Kelly Davis. The first interview we did was with Shauna Lonsbury and Kim St. Jock, and we talked about the logistics of the event on the 50th, which is going to be held on a long weekend. Kelly, what's your part of the committee right now?
Well, basically what I'm charged to do is look into the history of the club, how it started, where the funds came from, the people that were involved, trying to get a track record of all the presidents, all the men's club champions, and all the women's club champions.
So, long time Thompsonite, Kelly. You've been around since?
Well, my family moved here in 1960.
So you've been here. The course started in '68, obviously 50 years ago. So, just on a personal, what do you remember when it opened in '68?
Well, it was pretty sparse out here. I remember there's a blue shed right now that's down in the maintenance shop. That was the only building out here at the time, and that's where you registered in that. That building was probably maybe 20 feet by 14 feet. So it was rather small. The course was obviously quite new, and the greens weren't very good. I think we started with 5 grass greens and then moved on to got to 9 a little later, 9 grass greens.
So what was the original clubhouse? Where was that?
It was at the end of the parking lot. In that clubhouse there was a kitchen, and there was a big sitting area or restaurant area, I guess, and at the I guess it would be the west end of it were sleeping quarters for the greenskeeper.
And then this clubhouse that we're in now, when did that change? When did they build this one?
I believe it sometime in the early to mid 80s this clubhouse was built.
So it is a 9-hole course. Was there any, I guess, visions of making it an 18?
Well, originally they started with 9, I believe in 67, 66. They started planning this out, a couple of guys, and around 70, 71, a company came in and cleared the back 9, I believe.
Okay, so facts that we do know is, what are some of the facts that you were able to find in your time looking?
Well, so far we've got the first men's club champion. That was in 1969, and that was Mr. Church. And the first ladies club champion in 1969 was Mrs. Ray Pilon.
So if anyone has information, how can they get that stuff to you?
Well, they can contact me via, I guess, phone 677-9671. Or they can get the information to the clubhouse. The pro shop will take it also. It's quite a bit of information, but we're trying to put together a display in the clubhouse, which will be on display Friday night.
Okay, so just to review, just give me a brief snapshot of what's going to happen this weekend.
Well, on Friday, it's going to be a 9-hole scramble. An open scramble, I mean, it can be a mixed, it can be all ladies, all men, plus a steak dinner to follow. That'll start, I believe, at 5 o'clock on Friday. On Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning, we have a little mini junior tournament. We're going to be shortening the holes up to make it a 9-hole par 3 tournament. And at 1 o'clock will be a 9-hole scramble again, followed by a meal and a social after that.
So there is live entertainment?
Yeah, there is live entertainment. There'll be a band here, a Monolith, I believe, and they'll be performing roughly around 7 to 8 o'clock they'll start.
So I've heard good things about Monolith. Yeah, they'll be starting at 7. The plan is where they're going to be?
They'll be on the set up on the practice, just I guess south of the practice green is where they're going to set up. So it'll be outdoors. It should be a fun, festive event. We're looking forward for a lot of participation out here. This golf club has meant a lot to the city of Thompson, and the citizens of Thompson. I can remember as a kid, this was by far the best place to spend your summers if you lived in Thompson. You know, by far, we'd be out here all day, 8 in the morning till 8 at night. And there's many kids that have done that since.
And that's a good point. This is a place that, just like the ski hill, where we welcome in new people, and you get to meet a lot of new people that come into the community. The last part is, where can you sign up?
Well, you can come down to the pro shop here, and they're taking registrations for both Friday and Saturday. I believe, I don't know if we have a registration set up for Sunday for the kids yet, but we'll get that. More information will be available soon.
And that's a good, the Sunday is set up for little kids as well. It's trying to get families out here, right?
Right, it's a family day Sunday. I believe it'll start around 1 o'clock. We're going to have a bouncy house out here. If they want to go out with the family and knock around a couple golf balls. It's basically for the younger kids, you know, 4 or 5-year-olds, stuff like that, are just starting out or thinking of, you know, enjoying golf.
Okay, Kelly, so thanks a lot for this. And again, when is this?
Friday at 5 o'clock it all starts off. That's August 4th? 3rd, yeah, August 3rd, Friday at 5 o'clock.
So lots of things happening here on the long weekend. If you have any questions, you can phone the golf club and talk to Kenton, and he can give you information. So thanks again, Kelly, for this, and thanks for Shaw for having us.
You're welcome.